Again, my name is Chris, and this is live. It's at 12 o'clock on Friday, August 28th, and we'd like to welcome you to the program Inside Your SBDC at Hillsborough County. We're very happy to have Carol Miner with us today, and now I would like to hand things over to her. I'm going to go ahead and turn my camera and now my microphone off, and welcome, Carol. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris, for having me, and good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to this edition of Inside the SBDC at Hillsborough County. I am Carol Miner. I am the Manager of Entrepreneurial Services for Hillsborough County, as well as the Center Director for the SBDC at Hillsborough County. This webinar is intended to tell you more about us and our services in hopes that you would use them to start and to grow and expand your business. So first of all, we are a division or a unit of Economic Development Department of Hillsborough County. We provide no-cost consulting services to small businesses. Yes, you heard me right. I said no cost. We also provide no-cost training and seminars and workshops for startup and existing businesses. We do about 175 of those a year. And even with the pandemic, we've shifted from doing them face-to-face at various locations throughout the Hillsborough County Library System, as well as other locations throughout Hillsborough County, to being now all totally virtual. And so our goal is to really help businesses grow, thrive, and succeed within Hillsborough County. So the SBDC at Hillsborough County is funded in part by the SBA. Part of our funding comes from the SBA, and we are a sub-recipient, if you will, of USF. So our license, if you will, to be an SBDC is under the USF university. We are funded through that SBA through the USF university. The SBDCs are nationwide, and so they are the technical assistance arm of the Small Business Development Center. Within our region, we have, within the state of Florida, there are 10 regions with 47 centers and 50 outreach locations, meaning they're not full centers. And so within my region, the one I just described to you, under USF, under the USF region, there are 14. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them within this region. Our core services include training, information, some research, special services, which I'll talk to you about a little later. And as I said before, all of our services are at no cost to participate in them or to receive them. We offer more than 300 entrepreneurial training programs each year. And sometimes there's a little less than that, but we do quite a bit of training in our area, from startup businesses to existing businesses, all designed to help entrepreneurs get what they need to be successful. One of the other services that's offered is an international trade marketing plan. Now, this is for existing businesses who really want to explore exporting, focusing on exporting. This is not designed to help businesses who are interested in importing, but more of those who are looking at exporting, of course, because that brings more money into the United States. And this program is one of the few that has a cost to it, but there is also a $3,000 scholarship that you get to go through the program. So a company who's interested in going through this project process and receiving a report designed to help them expand into exporting will only have to pay $500, and the other $3,000 $3,000 is paid for them. So this is a great program if you are currently exporting and want to expand, or if you're thinking about exporting, this is a great program for you to be able to do that. Again, this one is one of the few programs where there is a cost, but this is, you pay $500 and the scholarship will give you, that comes from Enterprise Florida, you receive a $3,000 scholarship to do this exporting marketing plan that costs $3,500. This is a pretty old slide. We're going to skip that one. We also have annually this conference, which did not take place this year because of the pandemic. So I'm going to skip through some of these slides and now talk about the disaster. This is an important role for us in the Florida disaster preparation. Not only do we work with businesses to pull together and establish a business continuity plan or a disaster plan for their business, we also are the source of funding for businesses in the event of an event. So it's not just a hurricane, but we also had funding for this pandemic, even though, of course, as everyone knows, we ran out of that money very quickly. But those are the kinds of programs that we do. We are the packagers for those programs, and we help those businesses who have suffered through whatever event it is, be it a hurricane or in this case, a pandemic. We help to package their information to get them funding to help their businesses stay afloat until we weather the storm, if you will. Other things that all of our consulting services and expertise that we have is helping businesses start. We see a considerable amount of pre-venture organizations or individuals thinking to start a business. So far this month, as of yesterday, we've had 32 people inquire about that. So we see quite a few on a monthly basis of people who are looking to start a business. We work with existing businesses. As a part of Hillsborough County, we've been working with many of the businesses who are applying for the R3 program to get the financial assistance offered by Hillsborough County, but also we help them with PPP, the EIDL loan, or any other financing for their business, as well as helping them establish to do a strategic plan for their business, as well as helping them with their financials, number of things that we work with them. So we do business plans, strategic planning, market and sales growth, we'll do that as well. Financial management is a big area because often people don't manage their financials properly and they're looking for financing or looking for a loan when actually all they need is better financial management, and help them with cash flow management, also capital access, getting access to loans, micro loans, as well as business loans, lines of credit, those kinds of things. And already we've spoken about the business continuity report that we help with. All of our consulting is confidential and at no cost to the business or individual. We advocate for our clients, meaning that we're going to help and we're going to stand up for you in areas that you may not be as familiar with as we are. We help you in those areas. We only work for for-profit enterprises, small to medium enterprises. And that means people who come to us must be looking to start a for-profit business, not nonprofit. That's not our expertise. We utilize professional consultants. All of our consultants have practical as well as theological business management experience. So we have a bit of certifications in various expertise, finance, marketing, construction, those kinds of things, so that we can be a better asset to the business that we consult to. Many of us have hands-on business experience, have owned and operated our own businesses, and have a degree, a bachelor's degree or higher, a master's degree. We also must go through a continual certification process, meaning each year we're required to have a minimum of 24 hours of consulting. And so, not consulting, 24 hours of professional development. So we're constantly being trained and staying abreast of new thoughts, new systems, anything that we need to know to make sure that we're offering the best to our clients. So we help with a number of things, such as, business resources, making sure oftentimes people don't know what resources are available to them. We want to make sure people are aware of entrepreneurial scams. We are not a proponent of multi-level marketing, for example. Those are not people who become a part of that are not business owners. So we only work with people who are themselves the business owner, the owner of the business. And then we also work to help businesses avoid the big startup business mistakes. And there are many of those. We also have things a lot for established businesses, our accelerated growth, business growth product. Now, this is a report that we provide for businesses so that they know how well they're doing. It's like a financial, or not just a financial, but a checkup, just like we would have a checkup, a physical annually. We look to businesses to have this checkup as well. And so we look at all of their records. We look at how they keep their records. We look at how they're operating. Are they very efficient in their operations? We look at their financials, and we give you a written report, a bound professional written report that tells you where you are now and what you need to do to increase your sales over the next 3 to 5 years. So these companies must have growth as the focus of their business. Believe it or not, there are many companies who are not interested in growing. They're okay with status quo, but you must have growth as what you're trying to do. You must be in business a minimum of 3 years and have 5 or more employees. We actually work with that number. You may not have, you don't necessarily have to have 5. And so, and we start a little lower. This is the generally you need to have $500,000 in sales, but we actually go down to $250,000 in sales. And so our goal is to help these companies to plan out, have a strategic plan for how they're going to grow over the next 3 to 5 years. It starts with us going to talk to the business. We do this comprehensive report, like I said. We uncover hidden cash flows or profits. We improve your ability to acquire financing because we can help you with things like that. You always have ongoing access to a SBDC. What a FSBDC means, Florida Small Business Development Center network professionals. It's not just the person you're sitting in front of. It can be anyone from any one of our offices throughout Florida who has the expertise to help you with your business. And this is all at no cost to your business. And so many of these things that I've already talked about, these are all things that go into that report, B2B led, the IBIS World Report, website analysis, competitive intelligence, RMA, industry benchmark, all those things are used to pull and craft your report. This is a duplicate slide. I never realized that before. Am I going the right way? Because that seems duplicate as well. And so then we have economic impact. What happens with those reports is we see increased sales. We see companies have increased profits. We enhance their ability to be able to raise capital. And certainly the number one thing that we'd really like to see companies do is increase jobs or create jobs within the economy. Our impact and our numbers are a little bit behind. I think we do have a little later than this, but these are as of 16, just to give you an idea. These are 2016 numbers. The number of the impacts that we make the number of jobs that we've created. For example, in 2016, there's almost 3,500 jobs, and the number of sales we hope generate, as well as the number of contracts that we help businesses get with federal, state, and local government, and then access to capital and the number of new jobs businesses that we start. That number may seem really low, but oftentimes companies don't report back to us, so it's hard to keep track of that, how many businesses we actually start, because everybody doesn't come back to tell you when they start. They get what they need and they move on. So our overall mission is that we provide businesses the expertise and resources necessary for them to succeed. That's what we're in business to do. That's our sole purpose, is to help your business survive. Not just survive, but succeed and grow. And our vision is creating a better Florida by helping all businesses grow. And our lower grow, macro, if you will, vision would be Hillsborough County. We focus on Hillsborough County. Some of our partners, we partner with a number of chambers throughout the county because it gives us a footprint. In other words, we have offices in just about all of these locations and other partners that help us get to businesses on every, spread us out throughout all of Hillsborough County so that we're really reaching a lot of people. We don't want to see ourselves as just being able to help people in Tampa, or just being able to help people in Ybor City where we're located, or just in Brandon. We spread ourselves out throughout the Hillsborough County footprint to provide our services. We believe that the SBDC equals increased profits, and increased profits equals more jobs. So these are the things that you find from us: consulting, training, information, as well as special services. Our contact information is listed there. Here you'll find some of our success stories. These are businesses that we've worked with who are successes for us. This particular business, for example, here, they launched their product, and this product was launched in a Winn-Dixie. So we've done really well with helping businesses get their business story told. And now with that, I'll open it up for any questions that you might have.
All right. Let's go ahead and bring our cameras back up here. I can help you. Okay. Yeah, we have a couple questions for you. Oh, is your camera not wanting to come on there, Carol?
It's asking me to, I guess I have to do it.
Sorry. It's okay.
It says people can see me. Is that true?
Yeah, I can see you now. It's great. It's perfect.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So let's see. One question is, how many consultants are currently working for the SBDC in Hillsborough?
So currently we have 5, including myself.
Okay. All right. Another question we got is, how long is the current wait on average to meet with a consultant? If they make an appointment, how long do they have to wait on average?
Actually, we don't really have a very long wait time. So generally so the way it works is, once you request consulting from us, we have 48 hours to get back in touch with you. At that time, you and the consultant will schedule the time that's best for you and the consultant to meet. That generally would take place within a couple of weeks of you talking to them, sometimes within a week, particularly now, because all of our meetings as a county mandate are virtual.
Okay, great. Yeah, that was the next question is, are there any face-to-face consultations? And you just answered that. No, they're virtual at this time, which is understandable. One more question is, they noticed about the Acceleration Business Growth program that you had and the qualifications related to that. Are there specific consultants who specialize in businesses at different stages?
So we do break our businesses down into stages. We have a consultant who specializes primarily in pre-venture and startups. Everyone else to us is a SME. That means a small to medium-sized enterprise. That report, however, because it requires so much time and so much labor, is only offered to companies at a certain level. So now once a company reaches that level, they'll be able to take advantage of that report. Otherwise, we work individually with clients on many of those items or areas that are included within a report, but it just would not be in a report form.
Okay. Well, that is it for the questions. I'll see if there's any more. Not at this time, there are not. I will say personally, I know the library has enjoyed a nice partnership with the SBDC. We've enjoyed hosting programs in person, and this is our first one virtually with you. And we look forward to continuing that partnership in any way we can. And we appreciate having you here with us today, Carol. I'm going to take over this screen here just to put up one last slide. Hold on one second here. Go ahead and take control and show my screen. Okay. All right, there. Now, if you have any questions for the library, you can go to the website at hcplc.org/contact. I know it says about contact there on the slide. I apologize, but it's just /contact. And you can also call us at 813-273-3652. Staff can assist you 7 days a week from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And again, if you want to learn more about the SBDC at Hillsborough County, you can go to the website here on the slide at www.hcflgov.net/FSBDC. Carol, we really appreciate you coming here today and talking with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was my pleasure.
Thank you. And thank you everyone for joining us. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.